At IFCO, our purpose is to make the fresh grocery supply chain sustainable.
In 1992, we pioneered a unique service for reusable packaging for the fresh grocery supply chain based on the circular economy model.
Producers, growers, and retailers share and reuse our crates and pallets to transport, protect, and display their fresh products. Our reusable packaging containers follow the same circular journey of reuse. We call this IFCO Smart Cycle. I'm Babak Yazdani, Chief Operating Officer at IFCO.
And I'm Inigo Canalejo, and I head ESG and Strategic Marketing at IFCO.
Today we have customers in more than 50 countries, 400 million RPCs in circulations, making 2.2 billion circular trips every year. This circular journey protects our natural resources and prevent millions of tons of packaging and food waste. But we want to achieve much more.
We are still pioneers
on the path to net zero.
When it comes to tackling climate change, we're ambitious and realistic. Our roadmap sets our targets that are based on the latest climate research. By 2025, we will be carbon neutral in our own operations. By 2031, we'll cut our Scope 1 and 2 emissions by 46% and our Scope 3 emissions by 17%. As our business continues to grow in the coming years, it is crucial for us to decouple our carbon emissions from that growth. To achieve this, we have identified key levers in the 3 phases of our decarbonization roadmap: a short-term boost, near-term performance improvements, and ultimately reaching our full potential to achieve net zero. We're proud to say these emission reduction targets have been validated independently by the Science Based Targets initiative. This is a confirmation that they are aligned with the goals of the Paris Agreement to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees. To reach our targets, we will be tackling these emissions across 3 key areas. The first one is establishing carbon neutral service centers. Second one is introducing low carbon RPCs. And thirdly, we want to decarbonize our supply chain transport.
We are right on track with our carbon neutral service centers. We are switching to 100% renewable electricity for washing RPCs at our own facilities, reclaiming water and operating to energy efficient technologies. At the same time, we are building best-in-class service centers. At a Darmstadt service center in Germany, energy-efficient systems power our washing machines and heat the water, while a rooftop photovoltaic system supplies power to the high-tech building. By further optimizing our wash processes with technologies such as heat pumps and solar thermal energy, we will reduce our Scope 1 and Scope 2 emissions even further.
Our reusable packaging containers, or RPCs as we call them, are at the heart of the IFCO Smart Cycle. Everything involved in producing, using, and recycling our RPCs generate Scope 3 emissions. These are by far the largest and most complex category of our emissions in our operations. They are outside of our direct control, but we can still influence them. We are working closely with our partners and suppliers to cut emissions in the production and recycling processes. Together, we'll reach our 2031 targets by switching to green electricity, increasing recycled content in each RPC, and further reducing the use of virgin materials. What else are we doing? We have closed-loop recycling processes. If a crate is damaged, we fix it, and if it can no longer be repaired, we recycle it to make new IFCO RPCs, keeping the Smart Cycle alive. We're also developing digital capabilities, including track and trace technologies. This will further improve our Smart Cycle by increasing reuse rates and reducing losses. They will also extend the lifespan of our RPCs and minimize the need for additional crates.
Finally, we come to the transport. This is a major source of Scope 3 emissions in our industry. Decarbonizing supply chain transportation is therefore a must. Our foldable stackable RPCs already reduce emissions by maximizing truck capacity. Now we have got to go further. Our business grows. We will keep optimizing our logistics, shortening routes, and reducing trips. This cuts emissions and delivers a seamless service for our customers. What about zero-emission fuels, such as green hydrogen? Once the infrastructure and technology are ready at scale, we will be on board. In the meantime, we have already started using biofuels, and we are partnering with companies that use electric-powered vehicles and prioritize low-carbon transport.
It's a privilege and a responsibility to lead the way to a sustainable future.
But we know we can't do it alone.
Achieving net zero requires collaboration. Together with our partners, customers, policymakers, industry leaders, and all of our people at IFCO globally, we can make meaningful change and create a better future for everyone.